Family members tell News Channel 3 that Taylor had just gotten out of an 8-year relationship with Kucharski.
Tonight, News Channel 3's Autumn Pitcher has been digging into the court documents, examining the restraining order, and talking with people who were familiar with the couple's relationship.
Dragicevich's mother says she heard her daughter scream from the parking lot at Emerald Park Apartments Saturday. Kalamazoo Public Safety telling us that's where officers found Dragicevich dying from a vicious knife attack. Police arresting a person of interest in Lawton the next day. Less than 2 weeks before she was killed, a friend who does not want her identity revealed says Kucharski showed up where Taylor worked, violating the restraining order.
She froze. She panicked. She didn't know what to do. She just got out of there.
Dragicevich's friend says home security cameras caught Taylor's ex-boyfriend at her home later that night.
There are prints on one of the windows where it looks like someone wiped it to look through. Very, very, very scary. She was terrified. I was just trying to keep it together. For her, someone needed to be strong.
Kalamazoo County jail records show Dragicevich's ex-boyfriend was arrested the next day, May 10th. Jail records also show he was released May 11th. Security cameras reveal he went back to the house once again at 4:30 in the morning, May 12th.
I walked down there and whispered her name. And the first thing she said was, "Is he here?" Constantly living in fight or flight.
Dragicevich's friend says Taylor called 911 immediately. Police arrived soon after to look for him, but Dragicevich's friend says they never heard back with an update. 8 days later, on May 20th, Dragicevich was killed.
I feel like everyone did what they were supposed to do, except law enforcement. I feel like I was failed. I feel like she was failed. I feel like our entire family, all of our friends, we were failed. We did everything we were supposed to do. I thought we relayed to them how afraid we were, but I guess not.
Dragicevich worked at Wanky's greenhouse. The co-owner there says they installed security cameras specifically to protect Taylor from her ex-boyfriend. Friends and coworkers tell me she called police every time officers changed their shift to remind them about the restraining order.
The proposal was introduced last night at the school board meeting. It was met with some support, but also some criticism.
As a concerned member of our school community, a U.S. veteran, a former auxiliary police officer for Ferndale, a social worker, and a mother of an Oxford high school student, the proposal to introduce gun safes with long rifles in our schools cannot happen.
Parents addressing the Oxford Community School Board Tuesday evening. According to Allison Williman, who serves as the executive director of school operations for Oxford Community Schools, these safes would hold long guns.
Given the large footprint of the high school and middle school, there are several hallways that are too big for a pistol to be effective. The ability to access a long gun quickly will increase our chances of ending an active shooter situation more effectively.
Williman saying that it would cost about $45,000 for 6 safes. The district said during Tuesday's meeting that the school resource officers would have access to the long guns. But not everyone on the school board agreed with this proposal. School board Vice President Heather Schaefer expressed some concerns.
I feel like we're taking a problem, a massive problem that we already are living through because of guns, and our solution is more guns.
These safes would have a built-in iris scanner, and according to Williman, other schools in Oakland County have gun safes on site. One member of the board, James Summers, said he knows that time is everything in an active shooter situation, but he is unsure of adding the long guns to the safes.
I don't want to say it's a no-brainer, but it's like when seconds matter that day, people have talked about it, like if they could only been there a few seconds sooner, if they could only be there a few minutes sooner, what could have changed, what could have been. It's a tragedy no matter how you slice it.
Right now, the school resource officers carry a gun. According to the district, the officers also have long guns in their vehicles. Parents express concerns about adding these safes to the schools.
I really don't agree with having more guns in a school.
But I will say that militarizing our schools isn't the answer to solving gun violence. We're so focused on transforming schools into targets so intimidating.
This is not the way to move forward. I'm here to oppose weapon vaults to be installed in our district. Why exactly would we need this?
Since the deadly mass shooting on November 30th, 2021, Oxford Community Schools has implemented several safety and security measures. Now, the board did not vote on this issue of adding the gun safes last night. They say that they will collect more community input. The superintendent noting that this was a huge decision to make.
At least one Michigan school district is saying enough is enough when it comes to the negative impacts of social media on children.
Our political reporter, Rachel Louise Joss, walks us through the lawsuit that schools around the nation are collectively filing to take on big tech.
For years, parents, teachers, and social media users have warned about the harms of the apps for teens and children. Now, words are becoming actions.
We are seeing increases in mental health, struggles with our students, within our students, anxiety, depression, and it's no secret that the research supports a direct correlation.
A lawsuit originating in Seattle has found support in Michigan, with Cadillac area public schools joining on. The lawsuit targets the top social media apps used by students: TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
It is going to take a community to care enough about kids to see that the negative impacts really require more management and regulation so that kids can be kids.
Specifically, the lawsuit hopes to put additional responsibility on companies that have created addictive apps, marketing them to kids who are still in a critical growing stage as schools struggle to manage the results.
I think us as parents have to share in some of that responsibility and accountability. And then as an education institution, we are really trying hard to talk to our kids about safe use of technology, how to be positive online with your presence. What does a digital citizenship look like?
Cadillac Superintendent Jennifer Brown's concerns are echoed by the U.S. Surgeon General, who on Tuesday warned that widespread social media use for teens and children could have serious mental health risks that need to be addressed right away. While Brown says there can be benefits to social media and technology, she says parents and schools can't take on the mental health challenges in students alone. The targeting of youth specifically is concerning, Brown says.
Developmentally, they can't see tomorrow, let alone 10 years from now.